all the documents are here, the materials, the equipments, and the other resources. Everything is all set up. So I think we can now start with our training. Good morning, trainees.
Good morning, sir.
Okay. Welcome to Amitsi Initiati Incorporated. By the way, our center is TESDA accredited, and this center offers the qualification, which is the Events Management Services NC3, which is under the sector for tourism. By the way, I am Joseph A. Uñez, and I will be your training for this qualification. And before we start, may I request everybody to please stand for the prayer. Amen. Please take your seat. Now let me check your attendance. Kindly say present as I call your name. We have here Venus M. Madulara.
Sir.
Thank you. Kindly also sign this sheet. We also have here Alin May Bitasolo.
Present.
Okay. Kindly also fill up this one. So, can I have the sheets? So, this training recognizes your prior learning, and with that, you will no longer undergo the same training. And I have here the data gathering sheets for the trainees' characteristic, and this will help me as your trainer to determine your background, your experiences, and the knowledge, so that and this training will be personalized according to your needs. So, am I clear?
Yes,
So,
sir.
can we fill this up? Okay. I'll just give you 20 minutes to fill this up. So, I think you're done. Thank you so much. I also have here the self-assessment checklist, and this will help me to determine your current competences, and which is relevant with this qualification, the EMS NC3, and this will be to be filled out within 20 minutes only. So I think, okay, done. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
According to the checklist that I have here, it seems that Ms. Bitasulo has a relevant experience in events management. That's good. Hopefully, Ms. Venus, the reason why you are here is so that you can have also your experience, or you can have this background before you will be able to be in the field of the events management. So let's start with our proper orientation. I have prepared a slide. By the way, here is my complete name, Joseph A. Uñez, as your reference. So again, welcome to Amitsi Initiati Incorporated. So for this time, before we proceed to our main goal for this training, we'll be discussing first about the competency-based training. So what do you mean by competency-based training? Do you have any idea?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When we say competency-based training, it is a training delivery approach that focuses on the competency development of the learner as a result of the training. And it also emphasizes most on what the learner can actually do. And that is the meaning for the competency-based training. So when we say competency-based training, we will also be tackling about the concept of competency. So what is competency? Do you have any idea? Okay. When we say competency, this involves applying knowledge, skills, and attitudes to perform work activities to the standard expected in the workplace. So when we, for this person, for the competency, there are also two main dimensions. We have here the task skills and the contingency management skills. And for the task skills, we have here the task management skills, and for the contingency management skills, we have here the job or role environment skills. So these are the two dimensions that are included in the competency. We also have here the principles for the competency-based training. By the way, we have 10 principles for this CBT. One of which we have here, the first one, the training is based on the curriculum developed from the competency-based. By the way, we have 10 principles of competency-based training. The first principle is the training is based on the curriculum developed from the competency standards, while the second one is learning is competency-based or modular in structure. The third one is the training delivery is individualized and self-paced. That is why you can do it by your own. And the fourth one is the training is based on the work that must be performed. We have here the training materials are directly related to the competency standards and the curriculum. And those are the 10 principles of competency-based training. So this time we will be discussing the differences between the two instructional methods. We have here the traditional and the CBT. So for their differences, for the traditional, the instructors focus on managing the instruction, while the CBT, the instructors focus on the managing learning. Or in short, for the traditional, most of the students enter at about the same time, because in the traditional, what is important there is the managing of instruction, while the CBT refers to having a various times of in doing the training for throughout the year, because the CBT is or can be learned through self-paced. Okay, that is individualized, or you can have it while at home or anywhere. This time, we will be discussing about my different roles. So one of which is as your learning manager. The second one is I am your facilitator. The third one is evaluator. I can also be your instructional materials a developer, administer RTL. The next is I will also be the one who will organize your learning strategy, and the next one will be provide materials while introducing the CBLM materials. So those are my different roles as your trainer for this training. Since we're done with my roles, you also have your own roles as a trainee. So you have here your roles. We have here the first one. You will be the one to select what you want to learn and when would be the time you want to learn and your reason. Then at the same time, the second one is you will learn at your own rate within program guidelines. Then the next one is you may request to receive credit for what you already knew. Then at the same time, you can also choose what you want to learn individually on a one-on-one basis, or in a small group, or in a large group, or with audiovisuals. And those are your roles as a trainee. So we now have here the curriculum design for the events management services in C3. For the whole training, we can come up with a total of 108 hours. And for that 108 hours, it will be divided into 3 competences. We have here the basic competences, which composed of 20 hours, while the common competences, the second one, this will be composed for 24 hours, while the core competencies will consume your 64 hours, with a total of 108 hours. Okay. For the competency, since I have said that the Events Management Services NC3 training is being divided into 3 competencies. So for the basic competencies, we have here 6 competences. We have here lead workplace communication, lead small team, develop and practice negotiation skills, solve workplace problems related to work activities, use mathematical concepts and techniques, and we have here the 6 basic competency. We have here use relevant technologies. While for the common competences, we have here the roster staff, the control and order staff, train small groups, establish and conduct business relationships. And for the third important competences for this training, or that you need to be mastered with, we have here the first one. You have to plan and develop event proposal or bid. The second is develop an event concept, develop event program, select event venue and site, and develop and update knowledge on protocol. So those are the competences for the Events Management Services NC3 that you have to be mastered as we end up of our training. So with our training, since this is a self-paced, you will be having your CBLM, or the competency-based learning module. So what do you mean by competency-based learning module, or CBLM? It is a student-centered. When we say student-centered, the most important there is your welfare or your learning. Okay. This approach provides the students with learning tools that you need to learn at your own pace and will make choices about the sequence of your learning. What would be the use of CBLM? Well, the trainee is guided by the CBLM about the activities to be undertaken through the learning activities page. And the self-checks, the task or job sheets, operation sheets, and assignment sheets are provided with performance criteria checklist or procedural checklist to serve as a guide for trainees in checking your own work. So we have here the parts of the CBLM. We have here the preliminary pages, which compose of the front page, the trainee's guide. Then how to use the CBLM. This composed of the list of the competences and the competency summary and so on. So we go to the most important parts of the CBLM. We have here the instruction sheets, the information sheets, where in the contents and the learning activities are there. And this self-check, in which this composed to the immediate assessment, evaluation of your understanding based on what you have read in the information sheets. We also have here the answer K, the immediate feedback of your self-check, and also the task sheets or the job sheet. We also have here the task sheets, job sheets, or operation sheets, and these are the performance tests. For the performance criteria checklist, this will be used to assess or rate your task sheets or operation sheets and job sheets. So do you have any question? Okay, thank you so much. So we'll now proceed to the methodologies. So for the methodologies, we have here, we will be having some sort of a lecture type or lecture discussion, demonstration, that would be your practicum. We also have a brainstorming in a group study or group work. We will also be having a structured learning exercise. As we go along with our training, I have prepared a monitoring tools. We have here an achievement chart. At the same time, we have here a progress chart. So what would be, or what is the difference between these two charts? So for their difference, whenever you achieve a particular learning activity to achieve, I will be checking your achievement chart once you have achieved a learning outcome. Well, if you have achieved or acquired a learning outcome for a particular unit, I will be checking your progress charts. So, do you have any question?
No.
Okay, thank you. So we have here the different evaluation tools, and this will help me to assess your progress throughout the training. And we have here the first one, the written test, the listening test, direct observation, the pre-test, the post-test, the performance test, and the oral questioning. So, am I clear? Do you have any question?
No.
Okay, thank you so much. Since you don't have any question and clarifications, you may not have your 15 minutes break. We're back. Now, are you ready for the pre-test?
Yes, sir.
Since we're done with the orientation, I will welcome you to the training proper. So this is a 45 item test. Don't you worry, this will help you to determine your current competency so that your training will be personalized according to your training needs. I'll just give you 45 minutes to answer. Kindly read the instruction carefully. So here's your answer sheet. You may now start answering. Are you done?
Yes,
Please
sir.
pass your answer sheets. Thank you. I will just give you the result by tomorrow. Okay. This time, kindly get your notebook and ballpen. I'll be taking you to the different parts of the workshop areas for our tour. So we have here the different areas that you need to know. The first one is the contextual learning area. And this laboratory will serve as the area that will ensure your underpinning knowledge in English communication, especially during the discussion. The next one is the training resource area. This here you can have your training resource materials for the whole training. While for the institutional assessment area, this is the most important part of the workshop because this is where your assessment is being done, especially during the assessment. And this is also where the recruitment. The third one is the institutional assessment area. This is where the assessment being done. We are also considering this as the most important. The next one is the practical work area. In practical work area, this is where the area or where the trainees acquire the skills that they need for this particular qualification. We also have here the learning resource area. You can see the CBLMs, the non-print, and the print media that you can use for the reference. So, am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. While this is the distance learning area, you can have the non-print and print media in a distance form, or you can take it home. So the difference between the learning resource area and the distance learning area, the learning area can only be done here in the center, while the distance learning area, the materials can be brought at home. Okay? So we have here the quality control area, in which this is where all the learning materials will be controlled in terms of the quality checking. So the next we have here is, we also have here the computer laboratory area. This is where you can see different types of computers, where you can use those computers for the different types of processing, Excel, and also different types of internet matters. So the last one we have here, the support service area, where this area provides the adding of competency and addressing the underpinning skills in the competency. So do you have any question?
None.
Okay, thank you so much. So we're back to the contextual learning laboratory. So for your assignment, to those who put check to in the self-assessment check, kindly bring the proof of evidences tomorrow. So is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So today we'll just call it a day. Then requesting everybody to please stand. Okay. God bless everyone and see you tomorrow. Good day, trainees. Welcome to our day 2 of our training. But before we start, requesting everybody to please stand for the prayer. Amen. Please take your seats. And please say present as I call your name. Then kindly also sign the attendance sheets. Allen May Vitasulo.
Here.
Okay. Sign this one. Miss Venus Madulara, and we also sign this one. Okay, thank you. Okay. So I have here the training activity matrix. This will be our guide throughout the training process. And for this day, Miss Allen May Vitasulo, you will be assigned in the institutional assessment area. Then you, Miss Venus, you will be assigned here in the contextual learning laboratory. And to those who put check in the self-assessment checklist, kindly submit to me right now your proof of evidences. Okay? Thank you. So according to the diploma that you have given to me, you are a graduate of a Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English. That is you, Miss Alime Vitasulo, am I correct? Okay, that is good because this course that you have graduated will really be helpful in this qualification events management. So congratulations in advance, by the way. So, but still I will have to validate your competency through the actual demonstration. So, am I clear? Second. For you, Miss Venus, you will start with your module 1. It will be about planning and developing an event proposal. And kindly read the information sheets we have here, 2.1-1. And please answer the self-check 2.1-1. And compare your answer to the answer K. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me, okay? Just feel free to ask. Then, for you, Miss Alime Vitasulo, kindly come with me to the institutional assessment area for the validation of your prior learning, okay? So, here. So far for the as I validate your prior learning, you, Miss Vitasulo, you're going to give you will be undergoing a written test and a demonstration and also an oral questioning. Would it be okay for you? So, okay, good luck. So in this 30-item test, I will be giving you 30 minutes also to answer the whole examination. Please don't forget to read the instruction carefully, and you may now start. Your 30 minutes start now. Okay, are you done?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So for your demonstration in utilizing the application in technical training as beginner students, I have this question. Do you know how to operate or install a projector? Okay, since this will the knowledge on how to install a projector is really very important in when we do a proposal. Okay, when we present a proposal. So your 30 minutes for the demonstration for how to install a projector starts now. So time's up. Okay, your 30 minutes is done. So we'll now proceed to the oral questioning. So are you ready? Okay, relax. So here is the question. your first question is, what is the relevance in knowing how to utilize IT applications in developing an event? Okay, very good. With that, thank you for your sincere answer. So please give me a moment. I'll be checking your paper. Okay. So here is now the result of your exam. So for you, Miss Allen, congratulations. According to your written test, you have scored of 25 out of 30. That would be a very good performance. And for your demonstration, as what I have witnessed, you were able to answer the questions appropriately with the student level. At the same time, I would like to advise to you that please answer it confidently. So what you are lacking right now is the level of confidence. You have to level it up. Okay. I think as we go along with the training, I think you will be able to develop that. Okay. So with your oral questioning, as what I have also noticed, your answer to the question is also very good. You were able to respond very well, and this is based to the industry standard. So congratulations. And for the evidences, you are competent. By basing of the evidences that you were able to show and you have submitted, I can conclude that you are now competent on this unit of competency. So congratulations for you in advance. So for this, I will give you this certificate of achievements. So here is your certificate of achievements for having a successful completion for the 2 modules. So was that okay with you? Okay, very good. So I'll now also record your progress and achievement from for to the achievements chart. So I have here. This will be you're now competent on this portion at the same time to the progress chart. Okay, very good. So for that, please also, or you may now go back to the contextual learning laboratory. So we will now proceed to the contextual learning laboratory. Okay. So to you, Miss Allen May Bitasolo, you will proceed to the next module, which is about planning and developing event proposal and bid. Can you read the info sheet 1.1-1? Then do not forget to read it carefully. Read it with understanding. Okay, please read it as you are being assigned. Then do not forget to answer the self-check and compare your answer to the answer case so that you will be able whether you have learned as you have finished reading the given info sheet. Then if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me. Feel free to ask, don't forget that. Okay. This time, how are you, Miss Venus Madulara? Am I correct? Okay. Are you ready for the demonstration? Okay, so very good. So can we now proceed to the practical work area? Okay. So Miss Venus Madulara, you're going to demonstrate on planning and developing a proposal and bid. And I'll just give you 30 minutes for you to do the demonstration. So are you ready? So you may now start with your demonstration. Okay, time's up. As for your oral questioning, so this will be the question that I have prepared for you. This will be related to when we present a proposal for about an event. Okay, so this question will be related to it. So do you know how to install a projector? Okay, very good. So I will let you do the task within 30 minutes. So are you ready? So your 30 minutes starts now. Time's up. Okay, can you pass your paper? So wait here for a moment. I'll check your paper. Miss Madulara, as I have done checking your paper, according to the result, you were able to answer the questions successfully. And the result is very good. So, this time, I will be recording your result to the progress chart and the achievement chart. So, for a moment. You are now competent at this portion, at the same time here. Okay. With that, since I found you that you are now competent with this competency in planning and developing in event proposal and bid, this will be your certificate. So this will serve as a proof that you are now competent in this competency. So this time, I will now be requesting you to go back to the contextual learning laboratory. Okay. So this time, what you will be doing, Miss Venus Madulara, you will proceed to the module 2, which is about developing an event concept. Do not forget to read the info sheet 2.1-1, then right after reading the info sheet, don't forget to answer the self-check 2.1-1, and if you have some question, just approach me. Okay, don't be hesitant to ask questions. So, and now with Miss Allen May Vitasulo. How are you?
Fine.
Okay, very good. Are you ready for your demonstration?
Absolutely.
Very good. So, can we now proceed to the practical work area? Okay. Before you proceed to the demonstration, please be reminded that you will be given 30 minutes to present or to do the demonstration. Then this will be about on how to conduct an event planning proposal. So your question will be this one. Do you know how to install a projector?
Yes.
Since when we present a proposal, expected that you will be using a projector, so you should know how to manipulate or manage in using a projector. So your 30 minutes starts now. Are you okay? Time's up. We'll now proceed directly to the oral questioning. So I'll be expecting you to give your sincere answer. The question goes like this: why do you think planning and developing is important? Okay, time's up. So kindly pass now your paper. Thank you so much, Miss Allen. As based on the result of your test, you were able to show that you are now competent in this competency. And it seems that you are really very good, especially to your written test. You got 29 out of 30. That is a very good result. And for your oral questioning, you were also able to answer the questions very well, and for which is based on the industry standard. And with that, I would like to say that congratulations. So I find you that you are competent in this unit of competency. So since you have completed all the modules in the unit of competency, especially for this qualification, the EMS and C3, I'll be giving you this certificate of completion. Congratulations. So this time, I will record your result. You are now competent at this portion, in this unit of competency, and also at this portion. Okay, very good. So, will you now please go back to the contextual learning area? Okay, I think you are now done with the task that I have given to you, Miss Madulara. So at this time, we'll now proceed to your demonstration. So will you please proceed to the practical work area? Okay. Your task is you will demonstrate on how to develop an event concept. You will be given 30 minutes to do the tasks. So would that 30 minutes enough for you?
Yes.
Okay, then. Very good. So your 30 minutes starts now. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll now proceed to the oral questioning. So here is the question. Why do we need to develop an event concept in an event planning? Okay, very good. So kindly pass now your answer sheet. Okay. Wait here for a moment. I'll be checking your answer sheets. Here's now the result of your test, and it's good to know that you were able to answer all the questions appropriately. And this is actually based on the standards of the industry. Congratulations, because you are now competent in this unit of competency. So I'll give you this certificate as a proof of evidence that you are now competent in this unit of competency. So congratulations. So wait here for a moment. I'll record your achievement. So you are now also Venus Madulara. You're now competent on this portion, also to this competency. Okay. So I think you may now proceed to the contextual learning area. Okay. Since you all have completed all the modules in the unit of competency and you were able to prove to me that you are now qualified for the Events Management Services in C3, so I'll be giving you tomorrow the process. So I think that would be all for today. Thank you for your cooperation. Then please rise for the closing prayer. Okay. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you and God bless. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Welcome to the day 3 of our training. So let's start. But before that, requesting everybody to please stand for the prayer. Okay. Amen. You can take your seats. Let me check your attendance. Kindly say present once I call your name, and also please sign the attendance sheets. Miss Venus Madulara. Okay, and you also sign this. Okay. Miss Alin May Bitasulo.
Present, sir.
Thank you. And as I look at your achievement and progress chart, it amazed me since one of you has able to complete all the units of competencies in this qualification, the Events Management Services and C3. And with that, do you know who's that person? Well, I would like to congratulate Miss Alin May Bitasulo. Okay, congratulations. And please continue in your module 2, Miss Venus. You will do the module 2. Then for you, Miss Alin May Bitasulo, please come with me in the institutional area for the post-test. Okay? Here. Okay, proceed here. So, okay. So, Miss Alin May Bitasulo, this will be a 45-minute test that you will be taking this time. This is for 45 items only. So, remember that this is related to your pre-test. And don't forget, before you start answering, please read the instructions carefully and your 45 minutes starts now. Okay, are you done? Can you pass now your paper? Thank you. Please give me a moment first. I'll check your paper. Okay, I'm done checking your paper. So, to you, Miss Alime Bitasulo, according to your scores in the pre-test, you got 28 over 45, which is not that bad. However, during your post-test, this one, you got 42 over 45, and which means that you have improved your skills and knowledge during this training. So with that, I would like to congratulate you for this achievement. And I'll be giving your certificate of completion as a proof that you were now you have completed and competent enough for this training. So before that, let me read the citation. Republic of the Philippines, Amici Initiati Incorporated, presented you the certificate of completion to Miss Alin May Vitasulo for successfully completing all the units of competency in the Events Management Services NC3. Signed, Mr. Danilo Nazareno, the school administrator. So once again, congratulations. Okay. I also have here the training evaluation form. So kindly rate the training that we did. Then that evaluation will help me determine the areas that needs to be improved. And please also don't answer it honestly. Okay? Thank you. So I also have here the application. This will be the application for the national assessment. So don't forget to fill that out. Then kindly go to the provincial office for the application. And don't forget to bring 4 pieces of passport size pictures. Then with a white background, with at the same time a collar, of course, and the assessment fee, which is worth 600 pesos. So, am I clear? Is the instruction clear? Okay, very good. So, the schedule, by the way, for the assessment or the national assessment for this year will be this one. Kindly check this out. Okay. So, with that, I'll recommend you to take the national assessment when you are ready. So, once again, congratulations. So, good luck and get blessed to your national assessment.